Midlands is bad, yeah. I probably did, but I'll have to check whether I've got your message. I've had no snow but bad wind. Oh wow. Evening, Baylove. Hi, Kate. Yeah, it just wasn't worth it. Honestly, it just wasn't worth it. Because the way I come down, I have to come down, go over the Pennines, and then drop down sort of past Manchester. And so it's like the M74, then the M6, then the M56. So it's a bit, do you know what I mean? I've no idea about the cat. Before anyone asks, I haven't got a clue. No clue. Hello, you alright? Is everybody okay? Snow in South Wales, wow, okay. I just thought, honestly, driving, the week I'm having, I'm just not bothering. No snow. Right, okay. Yeah, I don't mind driving in a yellow warning, but I just thought, gee, it's not worth it, is it? Snow in Norway. No way. Snow in Norway. Oh, I'm shocked. Shooketh. I am shooketh. Oh, bless you. Hi, Evie. Hi, everybody. Push cars, blimey. So, yeah, I wasn't coming on, but a certain anti-sensible came on, didn't they? And decided to make a post about awareness. So I thought I'd tell you what I've done today, tell you what's been done today, tell you what I have no idea about the cat, can't tell. Thank you for the treasure box. I don't know who posted that. Thank you, Kazzy. Thank you, Miss Dilligaff. If anyone hasn't and fancies doing so, please pop over and give EQ a heart me. And contact reply. Oh, plug, right, you know what I mean. Right, okay. Got you. Thank you, Observer, darling. Evening, Beckaboot. I'm all right. I'm okay. It's all right. I've only just came on. Don't panic. I haven't said anything yet. Oh, witchy. No, I haven't put up the sister posts yet. I will do. I'm a bit old at sea at the moment. Stuff going on off the app. You know, like real life stuff. I know. Who knew? So, yeah. As long as everybody's all right. Oh, wonderful. I don't think Amber's in, but if Amber comes in, we all need to say happy birthday to her son. He's 8 today. So, yeah. Evening. So I'll start with what I've done. Thank you, Dark Mother Love. What have I done? Wait a minute, it's going to come to me. Right, action fraud. I have put in a report to Action Fraud. They kind of, it comes under a big umbrella, so they don't investigate, but they'll certainly send stuff off in the direction it needs to go. Evening. Anybody needs any proof of that? Bless her, EQ's got it. Also wrote to the MP. A very lengthy email. Evening. Again, bless her. EQ's got most of it. I think I missed the middle out for some reason, but yeah. So that's what I've done today. You're all right. Nobody's late, honestly. Hi, Cinnamon Girl. The other thing that was done today, which I'm not going to expand on too much. So we are speaking to somebody who works at the council. Let's put it that way. Thank you, Dan Check, sorry. Thank you, Jessica. Works at the council, and has been as helpful as they possibly can be without being illegal. No, I've just started. Without being illegal. And has said, and this is my request to all of you, what doesn't help are individual reports. So if somebody 101s the police, for example, or sends in an email to housing about an isolated incident, yeah, it's all fragmented. So it's not all pulled together. So they each get investigated separately, which is what is causing them to go slow, right? So please, before you send in any information, thank you, Pam, before you send in any information, please could you ask one of us, me, one of the mods, whether it's been sent before. Thank you, Susie. It's not because you're not being helpful, I promise you, it all helps, but what it's doing is distracting from the bigger picture. So it's not making the picture bigger for them, it's adding more jigsaw pieces. Does that make sense? Thank you, Bad Liza. So what we do now is that, thank you, love, thank you. There is an absolutely definite, for sure, 100% confirmed investigation going on. They are, I'm not going to tell you what stage they're at, but we are, it does plug. We are gathering specific bits of information now. No, this is the council. Specific information. Specific, thank you, Misty, evidence, right? Which is going to be sent to the person who's dealing with the case specifically. If I could say that one more time. So that's where we're up to with that. Yeah, I'll do a recap. Good evening. So the recap is, if you have seen something, can you please check with one of us before you report it to the appropriate services? The reason being, they're getting lots of bits of information but nothing tying everything together. So it's literally, they've got the picture, but then people keep throwing jigsaw pieces at the table and it's muddying what the picture is because they're getting repetition, yeah? It's repetition, and it's some of it isn't tied into anything else. And so the few of us who've got all the instant numbers and the references and all that stuff, if you could check with us, because it is excess noise, yeah. If you could check with us, and then we can tell you whether that's been specifically reported. That's actually not correct, Sarah. Thank you, Pam. Thank you, Katrina. Hang on, I'm going to get to the vets. Just bear with me, okay? Thank you, Susan. So, do you remember I said before, it's a multi-agency thing? I'm trying to filter what I'm saying because I don't want to give too much away. I have to be aware I'm speaking to Elphaba as well, yeah? So the people who need it need specific information, which we are now gathering. Hiya, Susan. We are now gathering, okay? So rather than just sending, oh, I've seen this, I'll send it in. I've seen that, I'll send it in. We need to stop doing that and start being a lot more coordinated. In essence, they have everything. They have everything they need to date, right? They're missing about 3 key pieces, and we found those. and we will be sending those in. So yeah, no, it's perfect. It's perfect, that, honestly, it really is. So yes, it's all happening, right? But we need to stop spamming them. I'm just as guilty. I'll see something and I'll be like, oh my God, sending that in, and I don't need to. Thank you. I don't need to. So this particular bit of information has already been found. And the person that was phoning was told, if you could see my screen, you'd smile. But they can't say why or because or, right? But we took that to be a good thing. Let's put it that way. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Jen. So don't panic. Nobody panic, right? In terms of the cat. Thank you, Shaz. Thank you, Debs. In terms of the cat, right? I don't know if the cat has been spayed. I have contacted the vets I think they went to. Hi. The vets I think they went to, and I've put it up on my page, and we've raised it as a concern. What we now need to do is to find out when or if the cat has been spayed. Right, which we don't know. Thank you, Brad. Thank you, Katie. And until we know, there's nothing we can do. There is absolutely no, but the RSPCA already know the date that the spaying was supposed to happen. So until we know whether they have, then there's nothing more to update the RSPCA with. So we're all over it, okay? I'll have to have a look, JD, probably, yeah. Patience is a virtue. They're being very quiet today because they know we're watching. Thank you, Signal. Not been on today, no. Wasn't on yesterday. So there are also other there are also other awareness creators that weren't invested in Elphaba, now looking, right? So this is getting bigger by the day. The recap is, I've written to the MP, Action Fraud has been given a heads up. EQ has the evidence of that, if anybody needs to check my receipts. Was he on Cameo today? She on Cameo today. Interesting. And the council are on it. Oh, I've seen all this. Yeah, JD, I've seen it all. Elphaba said that, or the other person that I'm about to address. 5 a.m. Yeah, I saw the posts on the other. Thank you, Queen Love. 5 a.m. this morning. Oh, I know. I know, because someone else did a TikTok, didn't they? Calling, when is awareness tipping into bullying? Says the person who wants everybody to hit the like and share button before you start talking. Yeah, okay. So anti-TikToker, let's not mince words, right? Number one. Action Fraud is like an umbrella. It works. It's the police basically, but you send your information and they the anti-TikToker, right? I apologise profusely if this annoys EQ, but I call it where I see it, right? Anti-TikToker. Wow, where can I start? Number one, okay. Middle-aged women. That's a bit misogynistic, isn't it? What's our age got to do with anything? Almost like you're implying something. What would you be implying? Because we're middle-aged women. Just, curious. It's not like you. Oh, bless you. It's not like you to be a misogynist, is it? Right? DA with all the evidence against me. All right. It's not the looks he was attacking. It was that whole middle-aged, we have nothing else to do kind of, should we not all be knitting for our grandchildren or whatever the implication was, and don't say it wasn't there, because it was, right? So, number one, knock it off, okay? You don't know how old I am, right? Number two, trying to make, thank you, Lego, thank you, Leanne, trying to make Elphaba, let's be clear, because I don't dance, okay? If I'm talking about someone, I'll use their name, right? I don't sit and play we've got these middle-aged women, me, yeah, or Queen Bee, whoever it was you were talking about, and they've got this young, vulnerable person, Elphaba, yeah, okay. We want to make them homeless. Where'd you get that from? When have any of us, well, certainly me, I can only speak for me, when have I ever said I want to see Elphaba homeless, especially at this time of year, unquote? When did I say that? Don't believe I have. Right? You've got this misguided belief, and let's face it, your awareness is not, it really doesn't stand up, does it? Because you don't actually do any, do you? You don't research what you're talking about. You just see a bandwagon. I don't think you've seen a bandwagon that you haven't wanted to jump on. So this is the latest, yeah? What do you know about Elphaba, anti-TikToker? Because I'm pretty much guaranteeing you know next to nothing. Right? You certainly don't know what we know. And you are the same person, are you not, that did an awareness on Stormy by talking to the person that fell out with her? Yeah, that really good source of information. Someone with an axe to grind. Okay. And what did you write in the comments? God, you're patronising. Somebody pointed out to you that that's actually not the case, what we were trying to do. Oh, it's all about perspective. No, it's not. Do you know what it's about? Facts. It's not about how you see something, right? It's not subjective, it's objective, okay? It's about what we know and what we can prove. Okay? So when I sit here and I tell you that I know Elphaba is in accommodation they don't deserve to be in, that's not me saying I want them homeless. Are you okay? That's me, thank you, Queen Love, that's me saying they're in accommodation they don't deserve to be in. Now, why do I say that? Because I know. Right? Because I've managed to build a reputation whereby if I say something, thank you, Tricia, thank you, Louise, if I say something, it's based on fact. And it's not based on somebody telling me, it's based on somebody telling me checking it, passing it on to someone else, and them checking it. Okay, so let's have your information correct, right? Because you weren't talking about the cam tours, were you? You were talking about the awareness. You have clearly no clue what's going on. So do you know what would have been a really good starting point for you before you did your little, well, what was it? 30 likes, couple of thousand people had a look. Yeah, a few comments. But before you did that, to put your misinformation out there, because you've got some sort of grudge, contact one of us. I know, groundbreaking, innit? Contact one of us and ask us what's going on. I know it's a concept. Thank you, Victoria. I know it's a concept, right? But it's one you should wrap your head around. So, we talk about what we know. What we know is a lot more than what we say. Now, if you had been around or asked a question, you would know that when I say something, it's usually based off the fact that I have more information than I'm giving the internet. Do you understand? And I have to be careful because Elphaba watches these lives. Not just mine, everybody's. Right? But you should also know, thank you, Kat, thank you, Drama Talk, that I send my information to various people, thank you, Liz, to say, I've done this, here's the proof. One of the reasons I send it to EQ is because EQ is going to tell you the truth, regardless of her feelings to me, right? So she will tell you what she's received today if you go and ask her. So, anti-TikTok, have we cleared that bit up, right? So you were saying about bullying because we want Elphaba homeless, something you didn't actually prove, did you? So is that your opinion? Because that would make it subjective, and I don't deal in subjective, I deal in fact. We don't want, I'm going to say this really slowly, thank you, oh bless you, thank you. We don't want Elphaba homeless. We want Elphaba in accommodation that is appropriate for them. Right? So that frees up the accommodation they're currently in, which they shouldn't be, because they've got it by not telling the truth. Okay? Now, let's move on. What else did you say? Well, pretty much a load of waffle, wasn't it? To be fair. So I'm going to tell you what I know. Bearing in mind I said no, not think. Elphaba takes rugs in the apartment. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that, you may well come back with. They have an animal in the apartment. So I'm going to go with, yes, there is, aside from the fact it's illegal. Also breaks the tenancy. Okay? They are in supported accommodation. There is a key code lock on the outer door. That's to protect everyone. Elphaba has handed it out to whoever she wants, whenever she wants, thereby compromising the safety of every other tenant. Are you all right? Do you need to have a drink, lie down, whatever, get a snack? Yes, I'm being sarcastic, because you have really peed me off. Elphaba brought an animal into that property without permission. Okay? And Elphaba has lied since day dot. Now, Elphaba sat in a live, thank you, I can't see who could be that. Elphaba sat in a live, yeah, with the lights off, telling their audience, their minor, thank you, Exposed, their minor audience, that they had a choice between putting the lights on or cooking their evening meal. Now, I'll tell you what's wrong with that, shall I? Their electricity is included in the apartment costs, which Elphaba gets for free. That's called defrauding, right? Gaining money by deception. Again, this is what I can prove. It's not a guess, okay? Then we come to, I'm not earning anything because, I'm on universal credit. Okay. Since October, do you know how much money Elphaba has earned and not declared? Would you like me to tell you? Over £1,000 easily. But they haven't declared that. So they're taking money from the public purse, thank you, Buffy, right? That is intended to help people who need it most, and they're spending it on anything they like because they don't have any housing costs, right? They just need to pay for transport and food. So before Christmas, Elphaba was buying themselves presents because they'd earned them. They spent over £500 on themselves. Now you tell me, on universal credit, if you're playing by the rules, where you'd get that money from. Because, you clearly know so much about awareness. Right? So, am I bullying Elphaba when I say this stuff? No, because all of it is factual. If I was sitting here having a go at the way Elphaba looks, having a go at the way Elphaba, in inverted commas, sings, that is bullying. But I don't do that, right? I raise awareness. Now, I'm getting ahead of you now. I know, it's an awful habit of mine. Thank you, Lego. Right. But I get ahead of people because I can anticipate the next questions. One of the next questions you're going to ask me is about what I'm receiving now, right? Because my whatsits are on. For the benefit of you, I'm going to call what I'm receiving eggs, right? Because if I mention what they are and what they're for, I get an egg ban. Because of people like you putting misinformation out there about people like me. So, every single penny from every egg I receive goes back into my community. And I help people with things like, and not limited to, heating, thank you, eating, bills, transport, bedding, right? So that's one you can tick off your list, okay? I don't benefit. What else has Elphaba done? Wow. Shall we go back and we'll discuss the accusing someone of SA? Random person off Instagram, not even in the country. Shall we discuss the many places that they are bananaed from just in London? And they've been there a year. Shall we discuss that? Shall we discuss the accusation that was made against a former neighbour about taking a parcel without permission? Shall we discuss that? The accusing of somebody. Shall we discuss the fact that another neighbour had to bang on the door to get Elphaba to stop making a racket? Let's discuss now and the property they're in now. They are next door to a person with a child. They have now bought, and had before, but they've upgraded since, a microphone. It's very loud. and they will sing on repeat Defying Gravity and a few other songs. I've not worked out what they are yet because there's no tune to them, okay? Very, very loudly for a good hour or more, regardless of who is around. Because as far as they're concerned, if it's between the hours of 7 a.m. and I think 7:30 at the moment, they can do whatever the hell they like. Let's discuss the fact their mother has been there. And if, I say if, because I don't know, if Maria has been there for 25 days consecutively, as of today, right, in a 1-bedroom, 2-room unit, how many building regs do you think that is breaking? Right? Have you heard them arguing? I have spoken to somebody today who is in that building. Right? An actual tenant who says what is going on in that building is not limited to when they're on alive. In fact, when they're off alive, they can tell because it's worse. Now, that is subjective because I haven't yet determined whether that is a fact. Do you see where I'm going? So awareness is not bullying. Right? So Rickster, if you want to sit in the comments and say, oh, I completely agree. You did an exposure on Halley Comet yesterday, did you not? Right? Which is entirely your prerogative. But you came on dressed as Halley Comet, did you not? That is bullying. Because you're not sitting there raising awareness about what you think is a problem content creator. I have no opinion and because I don't know. But you were dressed as her. We are not the same. Right? Anti-TikToker, we are not the same. So let's not pretend we did and say we didn't. Okay? You want to come for the awareness community, please feel free. Base it on fact. Verifiable, totally checked and checked again, fact. Know your topic. But don't think that you can sit there and put out an over a minute long, I wonder why, TikTok about something you clearly don't understand. So please, do your research and come with facts, because that's how the awareness community works. I don't care. Delusive Angie can talk about me until she's blue in the face. The fact is, at this moment in time, she's probably quite tipsy. Thank you. So I don't care. Thank you, Buffy, darling. Ugh. Exactly, Murph. Yeah, that would be another thing that the anti-TikToker and everybody else around them needs to understand. Elphaba speaks to minors. Do you understand? Alpha is gifted by minors because they won't set their lives to over 18. They've currently got a couple of apps, in fact, where they are interacting with minors. So if that's someone you want to defend, I'd want to, well, I wouldn't want to sit in a room with you, let's put it that way. Yeah? because my lives are always set to 18 plus. If anybody looks underage, they get booted, right? Elphaba will be gifted by somebody in a school uniform on their profile picture, will accept the money and then block. So any of you wanting to come for me, delusive, you anti-TikToker, Rickster, right? I don't care. This is the face of someone that doesn't give a stuff, okay? I know what I'm doing. I know why I'm doing it. Soul focus. That was the other thing you said, anti-TikToker, that I've got tunnel vision. Because you know me, yeah? And you know how I spend my days. Do you? No, you don't. None of you do. None of you know what goes on in my personal life, right? You don't know how much time I devote to this. So that's an assumption on your part. And you know what they say about making assumptions, don't you? Good evening, everybody. They are, Julie. They are. It just takes time. Thank you, Gavin, love. Honestly. Correct, Witchy. Thank you, Shaz. I don't know about the cats. I haven't been able to find out. I have contacted vets to forewarn them that potentially the post-surgical settings aren't going to be 100% correct, nice. Thank you, Debs. And they have advised that once we know, thank you, Jessie, once we know whether the cat has been spayed or not, then we need to contact the RSPCA. But the RSPCA are also aware that today is the day that it was supposed to be spayed. Thank you, Sarah. So potentially they're going to come back and say the weather was inappropriate or buses were cancelled. I don't know what it's like in London, to be fair. I don't know what the weather's been like. Exactly, Murph. Oh, that was the other thing you said. Sorry, anti-TikToker. It's all coming back to me now. Safeguarding. Our safeguarding has to be priority. Safeguarding has to be a priority. You are correct. Right? So let me tell you how we safeguard. Elphaba. We're constantly safeguarding Elphaba. Because as awareness, we wouldn't be doing our job if we weren't. So I'll give you an example. Swing your mind back to the summer last year when there was a very unpleasant individual on the loose who was making threats to Elphaba, okay? And we became aware that said person was in the vicinity of Elphaba's home, right? Do you know what we did? We reached out. We reached out to Elphaba. We told them the person's name because they know them. We told them what we thought was happening and we advised them to contact the police. Do you know what Elphaba did? Nothing. Got rowdy with the person that had contacted them, basically told them to F off and did nothing. Safeguarding. Do you know how many times the awareness community has reached out to Elphaba to offer advice, right? To offer guidance, to give numbers and names of organisations that can help them? Do you have any clue how many times we've done that? No, you wouldn't, would you? Because you haven't asked. So not only do we try to safeguard the children and the vulnerable adults, vulnerable people and gifters in Elphaba's lives, we safeguard Elphaba as well. So that's why I can tell you 100% that we do not want Elphaba homeless. Nobody wants that. Nobody. I want Elphaba in the appropriate place. And where they are currently is not it. Right? Anyone saying keep the awareness off the app? Awareness. The clue's in the name. Don't know what else to say to that, really. The clue's in the name. But this is what we do. Do you understand? So we're not a bunch of middle-aged women, sexist much, sitting around with nothing else to do, okay? What we are is a collective of people who have seen someone who is damaging multiple communities. You do know, don't you, that they are lying about and have lied about various conditions, right? You do know that they have lied about going for things like blood tests for hormones, and I can hear the response already. I'm not surprised they lie, because you lot are watching them and you got to get it off. No. No. That's called correcting misinformation, and I'll tell you why. Because a lot of people watch Elphaba. Now, only one person who is pre-trans, considering going into transition, right, is going to just sit there and listen to Elphaba and think that Elphaba is saying what is fact. So we then have to come on, thank you, British Rose, to say, no, you don't get bloods taken to measure hormone levels in the evening. Because we have to correct the misinformation, right? Things like sertraline is a mood stabiliser. No, it's not. Things like it's okay to drink on sertraline as long as you miss your sertraline tablet that day. No, it's not. Yeah? Take a ginger shot for pneumonia. Please don't. So that's why we watch Elphaba, because a lot of the information that Elphaba puts out on a live is not only incorrect, but quite often dangerous. Which is why we watch. You know, when you've got somebody who's on sertraline saying, well, I'm nuts, what do you think that does to the mind of a teenager who's maybe feeling depressed, but doesn't want to go to the doctors in case they're called nuts? Doesn't want do you know how hard people with depression have fought to not be labelled nuts? How many people has Elphaba successfully managed to put off seeking help for mental health? Which is why we come on constantly to redress the balance, to correct the misinformation. Right? Elphaba vulnerable. Had to admit, I did have a chuckle at that. Vulnerable how? I'm trying to imagine what you're going to tell me. Vulnerable how? But it's hard to imagine it because I already know they're not. Right, how are they vulnerable? Social anxiety, they don't have it. They're quite happy to walk the streets late at night, either to get food, go shopping or go clubbing on their own. They're quite happy to get on the underground 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night, right, on their own. There is no social anxiety. Okay? Are they depressed? I don't know, not a doctor. But what I do know is the information they're putting out about depression is wrong. Okay, vulnerable how? So vulnerable that they'll happily give people the key code to the property where they're supposed to be safe. How's that work? So vulnerable that the alleged stalker that is so dangerous was never reported to the police. That make you wonder? Because I know it makes me wonder. This person that was too terrified to put the bins out in case the stalker was out there. The person that prods and pokes their very alcoholic dependent mother at the time, no, that's the wrong phrase, who was drunk at the time, poked and prodded them to the point where they had an argument, but stood up to her and yelled in her face. Vulnerable how? Is happy to fleece, defraud any number of government departments and people watching. Was sent an iPhone Pro Max, an iPhone 15 Pro Max by somebody who watches them. Insisted on receiving the phone first before making payment. Who's the vulnerable one? Elphaba, who got what they wanted, or the person that trusted Elphaba to pay? Don't sit there and tell me that Elphaba is vulnerable. Elphaba is not vulnerable. Elphaba is the problem. Thank you, Scott. Elphaba is the problem. Now, you ask anyone in the trans community, particularly trans elders, go and find some trans elders who know about Elphaba and ask them if Elphaba accurately represents them. Ask them all the trauma and loss that they have suffered as a result of being trans is so that people like Elphaba can wave a flag because it suits them. Go and speak to those people. Go and speak to the people that think, that have been told. See, Elphaba, if Elphaba wants to transition and take their time doing it, perfect. But what you don't understand is Elphaba has told people that they are registered with Gender GP. That Gender GP has scammed them out of money. Started off about 300 quid. It's now over 1,000, right? Ask Elphaba what they've done to get that money back. Then tells everybody that they've been turned down for hormones because they failed the mental health assessment. Then tells everybody they're going to source their hormones off the internet. Which bit of misinformation would you like me to correct? Or would you like me to keep my mouth shut because I might be seen as a bully? Right? What would you like to tell the people who have given over tens of thousands of pounds to a person based on the fact that they wanted gender reassignment surgery? Right? Who has then since spent all that money on everything but what it was intended for. Now, I can buy the argument that they're not ready, that they weren't ready to undergo such a drastic change. What I don't buy is the fact that that money was not put into an account and left untouched until the day they were ready. So what do I do about those people who have basically given money by deception. Do I keep that quiet as well? Yeah? In case I'm seen as a bully. I'll tell you what, to every person that criticises me, who seems to think they have the right to judge what I'm doing without being in possession of the facts, have your opinion by all means, not a problem. But don't come at me when you don't know the whole story. And I'm telling you, you don't know the whole story. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you, Mel. Right? If you want information about the individual, speak to me, speak to one of the mods, speak to anyone in the awareness community, and they will happily share what they know. Yeah? But don't chat wham because you dislike me. Especially you, Delusive, right? You said something about the awareness community and etc., which was absolutely your right. And I defended you yesterday. I bet you don't know that, do you? I defended you when you got sent that, whatever it was, glitter bomb. I said that was wrong because I do what you don't. I call out behaviour, not personal stuff. So when you sat there and said about me, about who's at all the pies and go for a walk and all the other stuff you or your mods have said, have I come back at you personally? No. Because where I see the behaviour, I will stick up for what's right. I also went at Corey one night for doxing where your hotel was. Right? So let me reiterate this because you're apparently talking about me again. I did not phone social services. Do you understand? I contacted safeguarding and I did it via an online form. Have I phoned them since? Contacted them since? No. I did the safeguarding that at the time I believe your mother needed. Have I ever phoned the police? No. Have I ever told any agency that USH? No, because that was another lie you told, right? No, because I didn't know you did. And even if I did, would I use that against you? No. What I have done is defended you. So excuse me if I'm not going to sit and take lessons from somebody that sat necking a bottle of wine from their mother's bedroom when they're only 4 years younger than me. Okay? And breathe. It's all right, just trying to breathe. Evening, Kay. I don't like going at people. I am not on the drama side of TikTok. I'm really not. I call out behaviour, not people. But I can understand how easily people fall into the drama side. Thank you, Dot. I can see how easy it is. And I can see how consuming it would be as well, actually. Because if somebody says something about me, see, now I've said that, it's done, gone, finished, end. Don't intend to revisit it now. So if Angie wants to carry on talking about me, she can carry on. I don't care. I've said what I needed to say. So for me, it's finished, right? Unless or until somebody does something to Angela that I disagree with, I will call them out on it, right? And I'm going to say that sending that glitter bomb to Angela was wrong. I don't think anybody should be doxing where Angela lives, or anyone else for that matter, right? Your home is your home, and you should feel safe there. So anybody, I don't know who sent the glitter bomb, but you should stop. It's really not okay. Especially if somebody has is prone to go off. Do you know what I mean? And it stresses them out because there's glitter everywhere and they've currently got a cat with a cut. It's not funny, it's not big, and it's not clever. Stop it. Matt. But this is why I don't get involved in drama talk. But I also am not going to sit there and have somebody slate me when they're not in possession of all the full facts. I don't know who Matt is. I don't even care, to be fair. Hey, Rach, you all right? I'm trying. Thank you, Karma. I'm trying. Do you know what? I am so done. Did she get to number 1? Oh, I don't know whether you're listening, EQ, but congratulations. That's brilliant. That's fantastic. Well done, lovely. Is she nearly number 1 or is she number 1? Oh, I hope she gets number 1. Bless her. Thank you, Shah. It's something that you open and then it goes bang. It's supposed to be. I mean, I wouldn't be impressed to receive one, not going to lie. Thank you, Mina. I guess if you're outside and you open it, then fine. But if you're in your bedroom and you've got your cat who's not very well, you know, and it's gone everywhere, and I would not be happy. So I don't blame Angela for being having the response she had. She just made number. Hang on, why am I asking you? I can look. Honest to God, daily ranking. She's number 1. Oh, EQ. Oh, nice. Number 2 on the populars, number 1 on the dailies. Nice job. Tell you what, your community is flipping amazing. Look at you. I'm going to screenshot that for you. I know you probably already have, but I'm going to do it again anyway. There you go. I'll send that to you after. Well done. Bless her. Is it not biodegradable? Have the evil army come in? Oh, bless them. Here we go. When Jojo is doing her big reveal. What big reveal? I'm not entirely sure what you mean by, hi Devil's Advocate, I'm not entirely sure by your big reveal. Hi Andrea. She buzzing. Elphaba, I don't think she'll be on the rankings, will she? Unless she's not been on, has she? So I don't think she'll be. Can't see her. Oh, I can't see CLA either. Sorry, bear with. Where's CLA? Is CLA not on there? Oh, CLA's not going to be happy. Oh dear. CLA, where are you? Roots, darling, where are you? Oh, you're not. Oh dear. Oh, you're not there. I could be wrong, but there definitely doesn't appear to be a CLA on the dailies. Oh dear. No roots on the dailies. Yeah, right, Froggy. Oh, thank you, Amy Gemini. Thank you. She's. Well, I wouldn't say fallen off, but where are you, CLA? Thank you, love. She got bubbles. Why is she nervous? Oh, bless her. Thank you, Dot. Thank you, Batty. Oh, dear. Hiya, Jack. We don't know, darling, but we are keeping... Thank you, Highland Girl. We are keeping an eye out. Promise you. Oh, harmony without a shadow. Absolutely. Can I say I was number one on the popular for 30 seconds late at night when no one else was on? Thank you, I'll take that. Like, literally no one else was on. That's all right, darling. No, yeah. Yeah, no one else was on. And it was for about 30 seconds, in fairness. But I got a screenshot. Is she number one in the comp as well? Thank you, Lulu, love. Oh, thank you, Karen. Absolutely nothing, as far as I know. Hi, Lee. You all right, love? Thank you, Shaz. Thank you, Amber. I've never had a popular doodads. Oh, thank you, Catherine. I forgot. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Louise. I did get a screenshot. I'm going to get it printed on a T-shirt for 30 seconds. I wouldn't know how to get on the dailies, honestly. I don't understand how all this ranking malarkey works. Yes, Susan, the council is investigating, love. Thank you, Morgan. Thank you, Froggy. Thank you, Georgia. Good evening, Cake Lady. Oh, bless you, Karen. Thank you, love. Sorry, I'm just catching up with... Oh, thank you, Hannah. Thank you, Louise. I tell you what, I don't know how EQ's done that. You know when you get a gift and there's a whole, like, performance. How? How have you done that? I want one. Is Maria still there? Don't know. Thank you, Susan, darling. Thank you, Shell. Oh, she's on. Well, so am I, but I still can't do that. I need lessons. I've got TikTok Studio. It's just complicated for my old brain. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Louise. I can't remember. See, this is what I mean. I can't remember. She's very good at Studio, though, isn't she? Oh, she's on a PC. Oh, that's an unfair advantage, that right there. Thank you, Susan. Yeah, that's definitely an unfair advantage. I saw a poster with a letter in it to the villain. To the villain. Oh, Susan, bless you. I do need a lesson. So I don't know what's happening with the cat. Thank you, Bliss. I don't know whether the cat's been to the vet, and I don't know whether Maria is still there. Those are the three questions that I normally get asked, and I don't know. To the vets, was that a letter you sent? I sent an email, love. I sent an email to the vets that I believe the cat was going to be taken to alert them to the fact that the post-operative care may not be, thank you, Sky, may not be great. Thank you, Randomly B. We were, oh, thank you, Lego. We were told, sent fireworks nut. What's a fireworks nut? Sorry, Els. Did I miss that? Everything's right. No. Yeah, too little, too late, Froggy, let me tell you. Oh, Els, I'm so sorry. You sent the firework. Oh, I didn't even hear it either. You'll have to send it again. I'm joking. Was it one in the gift goal? Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Go away. Hang on. I want to see it now. Oh, just give it a sec. Oh, my days. I'm so unprofessional, honestly. I can't see it. No, I don't want to do that. Go away. I didn't. I'm so sorry. Oh, thank you, Auntie Di. Thank you, Foxy Love. I'm so sorry I missed it, lovely. That was really rude of me, really ignorant. I'm so sorry. But thank you. Thank you so much, honestly. Oh, stop it. I don't mean to miss these things. Thank you, Purple Cats. I'm dreadful, aren't I? Thank you, Betty. These beautiful eggs all go into a box that get divided out between everybody. Thank you, Rue. Thank you, Betty. I'm trying, Els. I'm trying. No cat update. Don't know what's happening. Thank you, Nicola. Don't know what's happening. As soon as we know, we'll let you know. Thank you, Shaz. Thank you. Community omelette. I like that. Thank you, Squeaky. Puppy update is Puppy will be arriving here on Monday. Thank you, Caroline. Oh, thank you, Kay. Thank you, Els. Thank you, Witchy. Yeah. Thank you, Julie Love. Thank you. The council are all over it. Thank you, Lou. Do you know, honest to God, you're not allowed to mention X, but then you'll get something scrolling across the bottom of the screen saying, oh, this person gifts big. Why don't you engage them? Make up your mind, TikTok. Hi, Linda. So yes. Thank you, TT's Most Wanted. The puppy will be here on Monday. I will show the puppy. I am getting a puppy, yes. Hi, Sarah. Oh, Anne-Marie, I'm trying. We definitely do, Foxy. Yeah, definitely. The council are investigating. The council are investigating. The investigation is at a point where hang on. A golden retriever. I've got to remember what I said now. So the council requires 3 separate bits of information, which we now have, which I will send over. What they have said but not said is that every time someone makes a call, puts in a complaint, dials 101. Yes, I saw that, Scooby. I have reached out. Does any of that? It's throwing jigsaw pieces at an already mostly formed jigsaw, so it slows everything down. I do know there's going to be a meeting. I'm not going to say what or where or with whom, but that evidence, I realise that evidence is crucial for that meeting. So thank you, Realise, love. So we will send the evidence over. I'm hoping to send it so it's there for Monday. Yeah, we all do bad luck vibes. We all do. So, no, that would be a meeting. That would be a meeting that doesn't include Elphaba. Why? What have they said? Have they said something about going to the vets, or is Elphaba just deleting questions about the vets? I won't. I don't know, Linda. I honestly don't know. We don't know. Just deleting questions. So deleting questions about whether you've taken the cat to the vets. So I'll tell you what that tells me, Elphaba. You haven't taken the cat. Doesn't it just? Now, that is subjective. I don't know whether what I'm saying is true or not. But knowing you as well as I unfortunately do, that means the cat's not been. So I really hope that you let them know she wasn't coming and that you cancelled that appointment, because that appointment could have been taken by somebody else. And I would love to know your reasoning. Do you know what? Even now, thank you, Kay, darling. Even now, I try to think the best. I'm constantly proven wrong. Oh, they were up early enough. Thank you, Jojo, love. They were up early enough, Coops. They were up at 5 a.m. Thank you, Kay. They were up at 5 a.m. Were they battling or talking? Thank you, Mama Jane. Battling or talking to CLA at 5 a.m. Because at 5 a.m. you've got, oh yeah, at 5 a.m. Thank you, Georgia. You've got the crossover, haven't you? Thank you, Amy. There's a crossover between the American kids coming home from school and the British kids getting up for school. Really, Stevie? Giving it the woe is me, Dark Mother. Thank you, Georgia. But they didn't oversleep because they were up at 5. Oh, Harmony. It's so frustrating. It's really difficult. We can't reach out to the children. I'm not sure. We can't reach out to the kids, the minors in that live, right? We can't. It's an ethical safeguarding issue. We would be just as bad as Elphaba if we reached out to the children. Hi, Debbie. Oh, did it, Dark Mother? Same with the vulnerable adults. It's a very difficult line to walk. So we do all this awareness to get through to the adults in hope that it gets through to the children. But it's very, I've seen that, Scarlett. 3,000 to 5,000. Thank you, Georgia, darling. We're trying. We are trying. Thank you, Harmony. And what did it come back with? No violations. And I'll tell you something else, TikTok, right? I reported several accounts that had Elphaba's address on their profile, and you did nothing. This is to you, TikTok. You did nothing. So I did exactly what I was advised to do by you, and you did nothing. So tell me how you stand by our community guidelines. Is we don't share personal information. We don't condone that on this platform. And yet when somebody's address is right there on profiles, yeah, that when you type in a certain name, that address comes up for some people. And then you have the absolute what's-its to come back and say, no violation. Please explain that to me, because that's disgusting. Oh, this is what I mean We do not condone doxing in any way, right? And yet I've just had to slide the old jigsaw piece in, haven't I? For being reported for what? And you won't take down an address. Oh, I know, Sophie. The number of lives we've seen with Henrietta Hoover, and they don't get taken down. They don't get taken down. Oh, it's dreadful. I'm going to, Rufus, honestly. Yeah. Oh God, awful one. That's awful. No violation. Wow. We have. It's not though, Scooby. Elphaba earns very, very little for TikTok. Right. I don't know what has gone into the pot tonight, but I earn more. Yeah. I don't know why the AI think it's acceptable. I don't understand it. And yet another account can make AIs of me, misrepresenting me completely, and that gets no violations. And I'm making TikTok more money. I don't know whether I've just had a thought. I don't know whether I need to be making I don't know whether I need to be making more in order to get them to listen, but I really, really resent that, actually, because I'm not here to fleece the community, unlike the one you're protecting. So if I get minors in my life, gifted whales, etc., that's okay, is it? I'll get no violation. Like hell I won't. I will get violations for that. Is it because I don't have the followers? Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't bought mine. Thank you, Jen. I don't understand how it works. I really don't. So am I, Gigi. So have I. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Thank you, love. Yeah. Do you think, JC? Hi, Mummy Yodi, love. Are you all right? But somebody can sit on a live. It's all right, Sarah. Someone can sit on a live and say, hi, Lady Fart, and say, you all need to... 3 letters means unaliving. No violation. Wow. Absolutely incredible. Hiya, T. Thank you, Thomas, love. Oh, Leanne, I'm just angry. I'm an angry middle-aged woman today. I'm fed up with it. I'm fed up with people coming for me. Honestly. Do you know what? Actually, that's not even it. You can... Hiya, Side Snark. Thank you, Martina. Come for me if you want. I'm really not bothered. Make your AIs, do whatever, get it out of your system, do whatever you need to do, right? But don't sit there. Thank you, T. Thank you, Linda. Don't sit there and tell me that what I'm doing is bullying. In it, B, right? Don't sit there and tell me what I'm doing is bullying. Good night, Friar Louis, right? Until you've got all the facts. Hiya, Nick. Thank you, Barbie, love. If you're in possession of all the facts, then come to me. Thank you, Nick, love. Thank you, Floss. Yeah? But don't sit there and tell me what you think I'm doing is bullying when you don't know half of what I know. Thank you, Emma, love. Do you know what, Emma? I actually agree with you. Thank you, T. I agree with you. Yeah. I think they're going to go... I'm sick of it, B. I'm so sick of it. Do you know what, Georgia? I'm going to disagree with you slightly. Thank you, Nick. I'm going to disagree with you slightly. E has changed. They've become a lot cleverer at what they do. And this is what other people don't seem to understand. And I'm saying other people because I'm trying not to be particularly rude. Right? Other people don't seem to understand that Elphaba has watched a certain parent fleece the system for years and get away with it. Right? So when they are doing what they're doing, the pupil has become the master. Do you understand? So they currently have faced no consequences because they sit and think in their own reality that they don't owe anything to anyone, that whatever they're told or required, they can get out of it by using the key buzzwords, which makes people step back, right? So they're a lot cleverer. But what they don't understand is that the awareness community has evolved. We've grown. Thank you, JC. Right? And we don't play anymore. We don't sit and hold lives and talk about you. We don't sit around in a mother's meeting, right, gossiping. We're proactive. So when you see us, Elphaba, and you see me on a live like this, know that I'm telling about an eighth of what I do and what I know, and what other people do and what other people know. You are hearing exactly what I want you to hear. Okay? Yeah. All right, lovely. Whoever said heading off. All right, Jan, take care, love. Thank you, Global, darling. Sarah, go out and come back in. Here's my best advice. So, yeah, I'm... Oh, Mama Tracy. I can't tell you everything more because I tell you, all right, B, darling, take care. I tell you, I tell Elphaba. Thank you, Kay. Make no mistake. I'm still waiting for you to say my name, Elphaba. Try it next time you're live. I think so, Georgia. Yeah, I think we will. Don't worry. Thank you, Global, darling. Good night, Mel. I think the thing is, Elphaba wasn't always terrified of me. I don't think Elphaba is terrified of me, but they certainly weren't bothered by me in any way. They thought I was a sort of pathetic middle-aged woman who had nothing else to do and was dipping my toe in social media, right? And what they've seen recently is that, what they've seen recently, they're not allowed to mention Stormy. Not allowed to say Stormy's name, are you? Thank you, Jan. You've been told unequivocally to keep her name out your mouth, haven't you? Eh? I don't know. But now, and this is a guess, I think Elphaba is evening, CJ. Try it. I think Elphaba has seen now. Thank you, whoever that was. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you, Kay. I won't give up. And what was that, you anti-TikToker? Isn't that what you said? Yeah. Obsessive, because I've already said I won't give up. So if your daughter, sister, best friend, boyfriend, trans friend, yeah, was desperate for accommodation because they needed to escape a very dangerous situation. But wait, there's no room because somebody who's lied to get that accommodation is taking the place that could be offered to your friend, sister, trans friend, whatever. Yeah? You'd want me to shut up, would you? You'd want me to say nothing, would you? No, I didn't think so. Which is why I do what I do. I do what I do because I can. I do what I do because there are people in that accommodation who are too scared to go and knock on Elphaba's door and say, shut the fuck up. There is a baby next door who does not have a voice but is continually disturbed by Elphaba. Right? That's who I speak for. So you want to come for me again? Because, see, this is me in first gear, anti-TikToker, just so that you know, right? Come for me again. No, Jojo's had enough. Jojo has had enough. I know they are. Good night, Lorraine. Yeah, I've had enough. You beat me to it, mods. Thank you. It's horrible, JC. I honestly, if I lived there, I would be just the connotations. If you know, you saw that person and they're 6 foot. Forget this 5'11" malarkey, right? They're 6 foot. They're over 6 foot. Okay, evening Pat. And I think that's quite intimidating. I'm about 5'7", 5'8". So they tower over me. Would I want to knock on the door? I mean, for them, yeah, absolutely. But if you were somebody else who didn't know them and you'd heard shouting between them and Maria, would you want to knock on the door? I flipping wouldn't. Not if I'd fled a DV situation. Yeah. So I completely understand. You know, and I've put in that Facebook group that there are people fighting for them on the outside. Yeah. And that they need to reach out if they can. These troll accounts that are coming in, seriously, shut up. Go and have a word with yourself. CLA is waiting for Elphaba. Now, Kay. Thank you for the follow. Oh, yeah, Sophie, right. Yeah, right back at you. Totally agree. Oh, they're all coming in now. All coming in now. Yeah, please. Spartans here, yeah. Yeah, I will do, Shelley. I will do. Have you, Janice? Yeah, she's doing brilliantly. I don't know whether Elphaba's sent them or whether... thank you, Tony. Or whether... Maybe. Oh, Spider Guy. Okay. Seriously, have you people gone to the trouble of making these accounts only to come in and write one single stupid word. Why? What are you trying to achieve? Seriously, I'm not even seeing them and able to block you. Thank you, Riri. Before the mods have blocked you, what's the point? It is, Josie. If you send me your Facebook name, I will send you an invite. Thank you, Phil. You're welcome, Mummy of Miracle, sorry. Thank you, Kay. Sorry, I missed that completely. Yeah, must be. Oh, thank you, Sophie. Thank you, Katrina. Good evening, Turvy family. All right, lovely. It's really sad. Thank you, Stacey, love. Thank you. Oh, Coco. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sophie. Thank you, Amanda. Honestly, yeah, of course you can, Emma. The eggs have run low, so I'm very, very appreciative. Oh, no, can you unblock Bad Luck Vibes, please? Isn't Bad Luck Vibes a friend? Oh, thank you, Coco. I really appreciate you. Hi, Lisa. Hang on. Hang on, Josie. Thank you. Followed you back. Thank you. Oh, who sent that? Try again. Wait a minute. Hang on. Thank you, Sophie. Thank you. Who sent that? Wait a minute. I can't. Hi, Thorn. Somebody sent something. Good night, Pink Panther. Thank you, Spartan. Evening, Scouse Girl. Somebody sent something and I can't find it. Thank you, Inked Mum, for the Night Star. Thank you. Wait a minute. Thank you, Jen. You can message me, Leb. Hi, Tony. Oh, bless you. I'm doing my best when Facebook's complete. You're right. Okay. Oh, thank you, Riri. Oh, Coco, don't. Oh, thank you. You make me cry, Coco. I don't think the cat's been to the vets, no. Thank you, Sophie. Thank you, Jen. See you later. Oh, my gosh. Oh, you waiting for me to come off? Oh, Witchy, thank you. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Scouse Girl, darling. I'm not. Spartan's looking. Thank you, Julie, love. Oh, probably. I know, yeah. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Lisa. I know, Laura. I think you might be right, you know. Thank you, Scouse Girl. Yeah, Mama Kaz. Hi, Lulu. Mama Kaz takes their... hang on, Emma. Try now, darling. I've requested to follow you. Mama Kaz takes time off. Thank you, Louise. Oh, bless you, Shelley. Oh, who was that? Thank you, Tony, love. Hi, Breezeby. Mama Kaz takes time off. Oh, gosh. Thank you, Shaz. Thank you, Lulu. Thank you, Turvy family. Mama Kaz takes time off. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Coco. And then comes back on. But I have to say, thank you, Breezeby. Thank you, Lou. Mama Kaz is looking absolutely sensational at the moment. Have to say. Yes, Andrea. Yeah, I've requested to follow you, love. Hi, Sophie. You all right? Thank you, Jen. I am looking forward to seeing family. I'm not going to lie. Thank you, Floss. Thank you, Jen. She looks amazing, doesn't she? Kind of want to really dislike her for that because she looks absolutely stunning. Thank you, Gigi. Thank you, Inked Mum. She's much calmer. Yeah, I had noticed that. Thank you, Inked Mum. And she started on the hormones as well, hasn't she? Bless her. Thank you, Inked Mum. Thank you, Chantel. Yes, I will do, Seraphina, I will. Molly, never apologise. Oh, Nikki. Thank you. Please don't apologise to me, Molly. Thank you, Grendel, love. I don't do it for that reason. Believe it or not, I don't. Which is why I don't benefit, because it would feel wrong if I did. Thank you, Kels. Thank you, Lil. It would feel wrong if I did. So the fact that you're in here, you're learning information which hopefully you go out and pass on to people is perfect. Absolutely perfect. So please don't ever feel bad. Oh, God. Thank you, Elsie. Who did... Wait a minute. Somebody was saying sorry. Thank you, Nikki, for the giraffe. Thank you, Grandel. Hang on. No, it's all right, bad luck. Sorry, don't worry. Don't worry, love. Don't worry. Not a problem. But you can see how fast the mods are. How brilliant are the mods. Morning amongst sisters, darling. Thank you, Julie. The mods are fantastic, aren't you? Thank you, Pickety. I'm trying, White Lady, I'm trying. They are honestly the best mods, and they've had to deal with so much. Thank you, Floss, because I used to have the tiniest room. I think there was... Thank you, Georgia. I think at one time we had... Thank you, Kirsty, like 29 people, and then it went up to a staggering 55. Thank you, Georgia. And all of a sudden it's gone up hundreds, and they've kept up with it all, and honestly, I cannot... Oh, Shaz. Thank you. They have kept up with it all, and I don't know how they've done it. But yeah, they've just been amazing. Party rings. I did, Sarah, I did. Laura, don't you dare apologise. I don't know. I don't know how they do it. They have been on fire tonight. They're amazing, and they... Stop it, RG. And they all go to a really good cause, and we're very, very careful. Thank you, Grace. I love them. We're very, very careful as to who we give eggs out to. So please don't think we hear a sub story and throw eggs at them. We don't. We're very careful because we're very aware. Thank you, Shaylin. We're very aware they're not our eggs. We're just in custody of them. We're custodians. Thank you, Lego. So we're very careful. You have, Tanya, yeah. Hiya, Trinity. Way underrated. Thank you, Linda. We try, Molly. We have our moments, but we try. Oh, Amber, don't say that. You have the benefit of my friendship, can I say? Which is worth its weight in, I don't know. couple of feathers, maybe. Thank you, Linda. Oh, I didn't see Maddie's comment. Sorry. Thank you, Shaylin Noodles. Thank you, Lego. All eggs are vetted, they are. Oh, Emma, that's lovely. Silver Cross race. Inversion party rings at the home. Oh. Thank you, Inked Mum. I appreciate you. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Niffy. Thank you, Coco. Is EQ still on? Mini eggs. Listen, mini eggs or party rings. Make your mind up. Thank you, Linda, love. Oh, good grief. Caustic, you can have all of them. They're horrible. I know you were, darling. Thank you, Carol, love. No, Tovey family, please don't feel daft. I once got, if I put it this way, I once got a 7-day egg ban because I mentioned eggs too many times and they don't like it. So if I was saying, thank you so much for those eggs, those eggs are amazing, guess what I do with the eggs? I get into trouble. Does that help in any way? Thank you, Shaylin. Oh, hiya, Carol. Does that help? A kilo bag. Oh, flipping heck. Sorry. Oh, God. Thank you, White Lady. Thank you, Louise. Little eggs produce big birds. Hi, Tooth Fairy. Thank you, Louise, love. I know it is, I know, but, you know, you were Jazzy Jen. You're welcome, DJ. Oh, I walked right into that, didn't I? Right. I know, Miss Kate, I know. But that's what happens. And it was the week before Christmas when people were reaching out left, right and centre. Thank you, Kay. Thank you, Shelley. And it was the most frustrating week, actually, because I couldn't do anything, so I had to dip into mine to give out. Thank you for the treasure chest. Thank you, Georgie. Georgie or Georgia? Georgia. Don't get that wrong. Georgia, thank you. Thank you, Kay. Yes, Leanne. Reach out to me. They reach out in Discord. They reach out to the mods. Thank you, Christine. There's no judgment here. If somebody is needing help, they're needing help. We also don't expect it to be, you don't have to return the eggs. Because obviously if you're in a position where you need eggs, then you know you're not always going to be in a position to return. However, if you do come back and tap and all that stuff, or share the information that you learn, that's just as good. So, Miss Kay, I've tried that, and that was reported. So, if anybody wants to avoid, you can reach out now, Leanne. If anybody would like to avoid the egg tax that is taken on, please reach out to me and I will give you a direct way to put your eggs into a basket. And I will say now, I am incredibly grateful for your trust. I have enough that I have a roof over my head, I can put my heating on, I can feed myself and my family. So I don't want, absolutely, need nothing. So, but the fact that you trust me, and there are a number of people who are in the chat right now that will tell you we help. And I have given receipts to EQ and to Luke if you want to check, just to make sure that I'm doing what I say I do. I've also given receipts to mods. So that was such a word salad. All right, Gillian. Bad luck vibes, we do, and we have 3 times. We've given you can contact one of the mods, lovely. We've given 2, 3. In fact, I think Mind. Thank you, Zara. Thank you, Lego. Thank you, Lib. I think, thank you, Harper. Thank you, Janice. We gave to Mind at, was it just before Christmas? If you go on my page, you'll see we gave to them. I think that was, we voted on that, and then that was where it went. Thank you, Linda, love. Thank you, Claire. Did somebody else put a treasure chest up? I'm so sorry. I'm being so ignorant. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. Oh, sad. We're waiting, lovely. We're waiting. There's updates surrounding, but not on. Thank you, Nicola. Thank you. Living unalived girl, I could call you. So yeah. Thank you so much. Honestly, thank you. To avoid egg tax. It's terrible, isn't it? Flipping heck. Right, I've requested to follow you, Georgia. If you, oh gosh, Lexi, thank you. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Breezeby. If you accept my follow request and give me a message after the live, I will tell you where the basket is. Thank you, Yorkshire love. Thank you, everybody. I will give a very quick update. Thank you, Floss. And it is a very quick update. Thank you, Paula. Thank you. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Carrie. Very quick update is I've contacted the NP for the particular area that Elphaba lives in. I have also contacted Action for Fraud Action, one of them. The council is moving forward. Can't really tell you how, but they are. Thank you, Lexi. Thank you, Tooth Fairy. I'll explain it after. Proof of which has been sent to EQ. PDSA were contacted, and we've advised them. The RSPCA know that Diva was due to go to the vets today, so Action for Fraud. Thank you. I did, lovely. With regards to the cat, don't know. Have they been to the vet? Don't know. Is Maria still there? Don't know. That's the catch up. Asa, Abby. That's the catch up. Thank you, Ashley. No, Kelly. The RSPCA are actively investigating. Council's been informed. Oh, Cassie. I have got everything crossed for you, darling. Absolutely everything crossed. Please let me know if you need anything. a minor surgery. The vet visit was for. Oh. Why are you sorry? Who's sorry? Don't be daft. Don't be sorry. Yeah, the RSPCA are actively investigating, but it's a really busy time of year for them until they have established what's going on and also actually seen the cat. There's not a lot that they can do, and because the cat is inside, is being fed, you know, there are animals out there who are suffering a lot worse than Diva, which it's horrendous to even think about. Thank you so much, Hannah. Thank you, Beth. So it's, you know, we're getting there. We are getting there. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, I don't know whether any of the mods are on. Yeah, we're on it, honestly. I don't know whether any of the mods are on, because the mods sometimes come on. Foxy is. Spartan's keeping an eye out for, thank you, Bad Luck Vibes. Thank you, Martina. What was I saying? Spartan's keeping an eye out to see whether Henrietta Hoover goes live. Thank you, Diane. So I will be definitely live on Monday with a puppy. That's going to be interesting. Didn't get any snow at all. I'm retired, yeah. So please have a good weekend. Stay safe. Stay warm. And we'll have a puppy unveiling on Monday. All right, and I will see you soon. Thank you, Floss Love. If you want to contact me about baskets and eggs, just message me. All right, everybody take care.